Hi, welcome to Inventor's Dojo. My name is Henry and I'm an inventor. First and foremost, I want to welcome and thank you so much for joining us today. So as you may remember, I moved my family to South Carolina from California just to get a little extra wiggle room to work on this project. Once I got to South Carolina, I wanted to hit the ground running, but I still did not know what to do. All I knew was that it had to get done, but I had to start somewhere. And I started somewhere very basic. I literally just went to Home Depot, bought some basic pipes and fittings just so I could get a decent prototype going to at least convey visually the concept of what I was working on. It kind of worked. Not great, but at least visually, it got my point across. Then I contacted one of those Inventor Help companies. And one thing that we need to accept and understand beyond a reasonable doubt is that these are businesses. Their bottom line is their profit. I understand that. I accept that and I'm okay with it. It's just the nature of the beast. After all the meetings and conversations were done, they sent me a proposal. And once again, they wanted $30,000. There seems to be a correlation here with that figure. The attorney wanted $30,000, this company wanted $30,000, and most manufacturers that I've ever spoken to want somewhere around that figure to get you going. Somebody did the research, but that's when it really sunk in. I'm going to have to do all of this myself. And I understood that I had to keep in mind that these businesses, their goal is their success. My success comes secondary. At best, my success means that they will have a good review, maybe repeat business, and maybe a referral. But here is something else that I tried, because why not, right? After speaking with some people, they told me that I could actually contact companies that were in this business and just ask them if they wanted to produce my product. So, armed with whatever little design information, a patent, and an idea, I started contacting companies. And they ranged from small tool companies that make car tools to big manufacturers like Ford, Chevy, Honda, and Toyota. Obviously, that didn't work out. And something else I tried in my desperate attempt to move forward is actually I started looking for people who could actually help. Even celebrities that are considered investors. Because at the end of the day, one big check would eliminate so many obstacles, right? While scouring the internet, I actually found the email address for a very popular TV investor. I had to shoot my shot, so I contacted him. I sent him an email with my very basic presentation and an idea. Obviously, he never responded, and I understand. These people are bombarded with all kinds of people, with all kinds of crazy ideas, but you never know, so I tried. But then something strange happened. A week later, I got an email from his company inviting me to go to an expo they were hosting. Just a place where you could showcase your product. You cannot imagine the amount of happiness that I felt at that time. Unfortunately, they required a bunch of things that I did not have, but it let me know that my concept is not crazy and I should continue going on this process. Obviously, I never made it to the expo because one, they needed things that I didn't have, and two, whatever little I did have might have gotten me laughed out of the room. At least I was afraid of that. The lesson for me here was that I was going to have to do everything myself. Fortunately for me, I've always been more curious than cautious, and I don't mind getting my hands dirty. At least I got some form of validation to keep me going. Anyway, one of the things that I'm very passionate about is martial arts. It's just something that I enjoy doing and it just makes me happy. Most of my friends are martial artists, and that's something that keeps us together and it just makes us happy. The reason I'm telling you this is because the next thing I did in South Carolina was I started looking for martial artists in the area so I could train. And as luck would have it, This would create an unexpected segue into the next step in this journey. Please check out the next video for that because it is a crazy turn of events. But that is all the time I have for today. Please subscribe and share this video with someone who you feel might enjoy it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Stopping video. Oh, this is not recording. Ah, you mother. And this is gonna suck if I have to do this whole